guys? Learning with Rich here. In this video, after we learn the basic of setting up your project, creating parameter, and transferring project standards to another project. So this time, let us learn how to link an architectural project in your Revit MEP project. Okay, so as you can see, I have my MEP project here. So what I'm going to do is, in this exercise, we're going to link a Revit architecture project to our Revit MEP project. And then we're going to synchronize the two models for monitoring changes and adjust the display settings of the Revit architecture project. So let's say, for example, an architect has created a preliminary architectural model for a building project using Revit. So we need to create the MEP model for the project. So close coordination between the two models is very essential because the building envelope changes will directly affect the MEP design. So to enable this coordination, so we are going to link the architectural model to our MEP model. Okay, so to do that, since it has something to do with inserting a model into your project, so you just need to go to the Insert tab, and then you will see here the link panel, and then there's our link Revit. Okay, so you just need to click that one, and then after that, you just go to the model that you want to link. All right, so let's say, for example, this is the model that I would like to link. So that is the architectural model. So there is an option here, positioning. So you have several positioning here. So when you import or link geometry to your current Revit model, so you can use this positioning option of the related link dialog to specify how the incoming geometry is placed relative to our host model. So in our case, the Revit MEP model. So you can choose an option that best matches your situation and workflow. So as you can see, you have here automatic, and then you have here manual. So when you say automatic, the positioning options place the incoming geometry in the host model based on a set of rules. So if you know the position of coordinates in the host model and in the imported or linked file, so you can use automatic positioning to precisely place the incoming geometry. Alright, so this option, the auto, streamlines the process and avoid errors that can occur during a manual placement. On the other hand, manual positioning options allows you to place the incoming geometry based on a specific point defined in the imported or link file. So these options give you direct control over the placement of the incoming geometry in our host. So you have several automatic here. So you have center to center, internal origin to origin, by shared coordinates, project base point to project base point, and then you have several manuals here. Okay, so for this exercise, I'm just going to use here internal origin to origin. So you can select this option to place the origin of the incoming geometry at the origin of the Revit host model. Okay, so that is what I would like to do. If you're going to use the auto center to center, so you can select this option to place the center of the incoming geometry at the center of the host Revit model. Okay, and then you also have here shared coordinates. Okay, so this shared coordinates here, so you can select this option to place the incoming geometry in the host Revit model based on shared coordinates. Okay, and then there is an auto project base point to project base point, so you can select this option to align the project base point of the linked Revit model with the project base point of the host Revit model. Okay, so for this exercise, I'm just going to use auto internal origin to origin. So I select that, and then I select here open. And let's wait. And there you have it. So there's now our architectural model. Now, The next step that we will be doing after you link your Revit architecture model, I would like you to select the Archi model, the link model, and then you go to the properties. So as you can see, that's our Revit link. So I need you to go to the edit type to open the type properties, and then make sure you check the room bounding. So this is very important, the room bounding. So as you can see, the definition is it enables the geometry to define the boundary of a room. Okay, the extents of a room are defined by the room bounding elements around the room. So we need to check this one. Why? Because later on, we are going to place spaces or space in our project. So for you to be able to place your space correctly in your Revit model, make sure room bounding is checked. Okay, so it is standard. So you just select your link model and then make sure the room bounding is checked there. Then select OK. There you go. Now, the next thing that you need to do when linking an Archi model is you need to check the elevation. Okay, so you need to go to the project browser and then you just go to the elevation like south elevation. Okay, just go to the south elevation and then check your elevation here. Why do we need to do that? Because we want to check, we want to coordinate or synchronize our levels, our MEP model, which is level 1 and level 2, to the level of our link model. So as you can see, we only have two levels here, level 1 and level 2. We do not have levels for 3 and then the roof. Okay? So what we are going to do, we need to coordinate it. So on our link model, the level 2 there is 3,800, while by default on our MEP model, it's 4,000. So we need to make this 3,800 as well. So we need to follow the architectural model. So make it 3,800 and then enter. There you go. Now, for the level 3 and then the roof, what we are going to do is we're going to select the view tab here, or I mean the collaborate, and then we are going to copy and monitor the levels that we have here. So I'm going to select copy monitor and then select link, and then let's select the link model, which is this one. So as you can see, it highlights the link model. You click that and then you will notice you will now be going to the copy monitor tab. Now there's a tool here, copy. So we need to copy level 3 and then the roof. Okay, so I'm going to select copy. So I want to select multiple levels. So I'm going to check the multiple here. And then I'm going to use crossing selection to select level 3 and then the roof. So after you select the levels that you want, next is finish. Okay, I'm just going to zoom out a bit. So I'm going to select your finish. And there you go. Now you will notice on our level here, there is this symbol. So that symbol, this is actually a monitor symbol. So meaning to say, the levels that we have copied is being monitored as well. So by the way, I'm going to select here finish. So I'm going to click the copy level, and then I'm going to drag that circle there to align to my other two levels. There you go. Oops. So I want that to tidy up, so make sure it's aligned. So you will notice if I click this level here, there's that symbol. Okay, so same with level 3. So meaning to say, when you use the copy monitor tool, the copy, the levels that you copy is being monitored at the same time. So what happens is any changes that the architect made to the architectural model, like for example, they have changed the name of the level, they have changed the height of the levels that is being monitored. When you load that architectural model back in your MEP project to update your file, you will be notified by Revit that there is a change on your architectural or link model. So that is one good way of monitoring your element. So what I want to do is I also want to monitor my level 2 here and then level 1. Okay, so going back to the copy monitor, I'm going to select link. So let's select the link model. That's the link model. And then let's use here monitor. So no need for us to copy because we already have the two levels that we needed. So I just need to monitor that. So it should be in pair. Okay. So based on the definition, establishes relationships between pairs of corresponding elements. So this tool establishes a monitoring relationship between two elements of the same type. So if an element changes, which is what I'm talking about earlier, a warning alerts you when you open the project or reload the link model. So we can use the coordination review tool to review these warnings. So I'm going to select monitor. I'm going to go ahead and select the level 1 of our MEP model and then the level 1 of our architectural model. So you click that and then you will now see that symbol again. So our level 1 now is being monitored. So let's do that as well on level 2. So click level 2. There you go. Alright, and then just finish it. Okay, so this is the standard way of setting up your architectural model. Okay, now you will notice here our level 1 and level 2 MEP levels is colored blue and black. So here it's on our level 3 and then the roof is white and black. The reason is that our level 1 and level 2 already have the floor plan. Okay, so we already have the floor plan for our level 1 and level 2. For level 3 and then the roof, the reason why it is black and white because it's only level. We don't have yet the floor plan for that. As you can see, there is no floor plan here, right? There is no level 3 and then roof floor plan, right? So that's the reason why the color of our level is like that. Now, I'm going to show you how to create a view for our level 3 and then the roof. So the view that I would like to create is I want to put it on the mechanical under the HVAC sub-discipline. So I will be creating 3-mech and then let's say roof-mech. Okay, so to do that, let's go to the view tab. Let's go to the plan views and then let's go to the floor plan. Okay, it creates a floor plan view. So just click that. Cancel this one. Okay, now on the new floor plan dialog box, so we are creating now a floor plan. Let's check the type properties here. So the floor plan that we will be creating will be having a mechanical plan view template. So let's click this view template and let's observe. So the discipline is mechanical and then the sub-discipline is HVAC, which is what we needed. Okay, so I want to create a level 3 and then roof floor plan under the mechanical discipline and HVAC discipline. So this one is fine. So I'll be using a mechanical plan view template. So I'll just select here OK. So I want to select the level 3 and then the roof. So I'm going to hold control, select that, and then select here OK. And there you have it. So we now have level 3 and then the roof. So let me just rename this by right clicking, rename. So this is 3-mech. And then right click, rename roof-mech or whatever name that you want. There you have it. So we now have levels 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's say for example, you also want to create 3-lighting and roof-lighting or 3-power or and roof-power. So same procedure. So let me quickly show you. Let's say I want lighting. So plan views, floor plan. Okay, so as you can see, there's no available view here because we already created all the levels view. So don't worry, you just need to uncheck this one so that we can duplicate the existing view. So just untick that, and then you will now be able to select again here. So what I want is level 3 and then the roof. And wait, let's change this one. Instead of mechanical plan, I want that to be electrical plan. Let's observe here. Okay, so the sub-discipline is power, but I want to put it under the lighting. So the discipline is correct, electrical, but the sub-discipline, I want that to be lighting. Then okay, so I want electrical plan, view template, and then I'll select okay. There you have it. So basically, that's how you create the view for the level. Okay, lighting and then roof lighting. All right. Now, another thing that you might consider is, let's say, for example, at the moment, for the meantime, you do not want to see here the grids. Okay, so I do not want to see the grids. Or let's say, what I want to do is, I want to create my own grid. Because right now, this is the grid of your link model, right? Okay, so what I want to do is, I want to create my own grid, my MEP model grid. I do not want the architectural model grid. Okay, so to do that, so you can just go back again to collaborate, and then you can use copy monitor again, select link, select the link model, and then we are going to copy and then multiple selection. Okay, so let's use crossing selection, and then make sure you filter that because we only want to select the grids. So filter that, check none, grids, then okay, and then finish. Okay, so finish, and then go back to copy monitor tab. So as you can see, the grids are also being monitored. Don't forget to finish. All right. Okay, now I want to hide the grids of my architectural model. Okay, so to do that, let's go to the visibility graphic override. So you can type VV or VG, or go to the properties and look for the visibility graphic overrides. So you click edit, and then instead of turning off the grids on the annotation category, don't do that because there is also grids here. Don't do that. If you do that, it will also turn off the grids of MEP model. Okay, so what you do is you go to the Revit Links and then look for the link model, which is this one, the architectural model. Click by host view, and then instead make it custom. So we are controlling the display of the link model. So let's go to the annotation categories. Make sure this is custom so you can modify it. So let's go to grids. Alright, so let's turn off the grids of the architectural model. So okay, and then okay, and there you have it. So we only have here our own grid, right? So I'm going to click one grid, right click, and then I'm gonna go ahead, select all instances. So I want that to be pinned. There you go. So same with the link model. Okay, so I select the link model. I want that to be pinned. Okay, there you go. Now let us just tidy up our grids here. So what I want is, I want to place all the grid bubble to the left side. So I'm gonna click this grid, edit type. So let's uncheck this one, the plan view symbol for the grid. Let me check the other side there. Let's see what will happen. Select OK. Okay, so now it's on the other side here. Anyway, I think what I would like to do is I'll just do it manually then. So you just click one and then just tick the box. Tick the box. So instead of creating a new type of grid, okay? So this is just one time. So we're just tidying up our floor plan. There you go. All right. Okay. Okay, so for this one, so let me just check this. Okay, so basically this is how you link your architectural model, how you copy monitor and then create the associated views, create your grids, and tidy up your drawing. Okay, so we are now ready to start our design. So we are now ready to create a work set to enable the work sharing, which is the topic that we're going to talk about on our next video. All right. So for the meantime, if you want to have this exercise file, so you can just put your email address in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day.